Good morning and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today is April 5th and it's time to weed our strawberries. The strawberries are flowering. The fruit will be ready at the end of this month, at the end of April. We need to pull out the few weeds that are here. In the fall, I thinned the strawberries and moved them over to cover them with netting to protect them from digging animals and to keep the birds and the squirrels from stealing the fruit. I laid down cardboard and I covered that with mulch, so we only have a few weeds. Did you see the cardboard from the fall? Most of that big weed grew up through the hole that the strawberry was planted into. Along here, I have planted June-bearing strawberries. They ripen in a shorter window. They'll start ripening at the very end of April through May. And the rest of the summer, we won't get much fruit. They set flower and fruit around the same time. There's so many flowers, it's so exciting. Every year, the birds and the squirrels steal the fruit. And I decided I'm not sharing anymore. Now, it's my own fault, because I do feed the birds and the squirrels. Hey, did you notice the new growth in the middle? That light green color. I don't feed my strawberries. There's plenty of organic matter in my soil. But if you want to feed your strawberries, wait. Wait until a week or two after they fruit. Don't feed them now, or you might get more leaves than fruit. If you're wanting to plant strawberries now, space them 12 inches apart and space them 12 inches apart from any other plants in your garden. And the first year, remove the blossoms. The plants need time to grow. They'll produce the most fruit year 2 and 3. Year 4, it's pretty much the end of their lifespan. Starting now, I'm going to watch for any runners and I'm going to cut them off because I want the plant putting all its energy into the fruit, not into producing new plants. So I'm going to cut the runners off from now until frost. But year 3 or 4, I will let some runners develop, and I'll pin them into pots where they can develop roots, and I can propagate new plants. Now I'm going to go back through and cut off any old leaves. I don't want any pests hiding underneath them. In fall, some people mow and mulch their strawberries. But the one time I tried it, I actually killed them. So I just leave mine alone. I will trim off any dead leaves. But I just let them take care of themselves, and here in north central Maryland, they seem to do fine. See this here? We had a warm spell and some flowers developed, and then they froze. That's what that looks like. They used to grow on this area of the garden. First of all, it was too wet, and then it got too much shade. Strawberries prefer full sun, so this side is much better for them. Last year when I thinned the strawberries, I gave most of them away free to my community. And out of all the ones I planted, only one struggled. I had to replant that one. That's the reason it's behind, but it should catch up. I think that may actually be an ever-bearing variety from the front. Means it's going to fruit all summer long. We'll see. Maybe it's in one of the old videos. Now, if you watched the video of the front garden and you saw that they were drowning in wild onions, the strawberries in the front, those wild onions used to be all over this garden, but sheep mulching with cardboard for 12 years has mainly smothered them out, but my neighbors still have them. Here in downtown, the wild onions are invasive. I haven't seen any runners yet. Slugs love 3 things. They love the cool weather, they love moist environments. Laying down cardboard helps control weeds, but it also holds in moisture, and the slugs love it. And third, slugs love strawberries. So let's go get some slug bait. It's organic and it won't hurt the animals, the pollinators, or the birds. Strawberries are self-pollinating, but I like to use an open weave netting to allow in more wind and pollinators. But I don't want the birds or the squirrels getting in and eating my berries. Let's close this now because birds also love sluggo, and they'll just eat it all up. That looks much better. Now we just have to wait for the fruit. Come back and check the progress of our strawberries. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.